Hold on, let me get the camera going. Actually, even more than the camera, it's probably more important to get this here audio. I don't really need to be listening to my air conditioner jump. And it's something to consider. I'm not actually listening to the desktop audio, or I'm not actually streaming it, or just listening. Son of a bitch, come on, camera. Get with it. We all gotta do our part. Even if we're just inanimate, an inanimate, non-animated, non-live thing. I resembled that the other day, I think. Ha! Ha! Ah! Woo! Hold on. I'm gonna unplug this. Unplug. Here we go. And it's in. Touchdown. I've got the power. I got the power. Whoa. I got the power. Like, I don't. Should have on the screen. Going full strength. It's full strength? Is it full string? I don't even know, you guys. It's okay, though. I'll tell you why it's okay. I think it's news. I mean, it's only my life. How could you possibly know? Unless maybe you're like a call center person that has, like, taken my phone call in the past, 2 days or so. It's true. Hold on. We gotta make this happen. Oh, this is just embarrassing. You know why I start these streams? It's me, JJ. Yeah, I know. I gotta get the fucking camera. Otherwise, it's gonna seem like a practical prank. A joke. I mean, if it doesn't already, right? No, it's not even funny, so that's not funny. Truly, man. Sorry, that clinkety-dinking sound, if you heard it, or the noise suppression software didn't stop it. That's just my controller knickknacks, and it's looking fairly good in here. Here, you'll see. I'm getting... I don't know why my HD camera is not playing ball. I'm just happy to, like, have this kind of like in stereo. At least it's not one channel left, right stereo. It was like that a minute ago. So, like, at least I got something. It's technically mono. It's not literally two separate channels combined into one stereo experience. No. It's pretty much mono, but at least it's coming out both the ear hole things for now. Good job. I think so. Hold on to your love. You got to hold on. Hold on to your love. This is really getting ridiculous. I'll show you a picture of this. I want to find the freaky deaky camera. Oh, I'm overwhelmed already, but it's okay. It's not bad. I'm not totally exhausted. It's okay. It's okay. I'm just it'd probably be a good idea to turn on a light. Oh, it's gonna hurt. It's gonna hurt. I'm turning on the light. Oh, Jesus. I'm I better put on my safety shades. It's gonna be overwhelming. Underwhelming? I wish. No, no. Okay, we're good. Um, Yay! That didn't hurt. No, I'm not a fucking vampire. I'm more like a vampire wannabe. No, I'm just kidding. More like a vampire hunter? Yeah, like as if. Like, as if. You know, if you're gonna identify with that, you'd better at least be as badass as, like, Blade the Vampire Hunter. In theory. I mean, of course, vampires aren't real, you know, and Blade is just a character. A well-made one. A good protagonist. A dark man in a dark world. Ruled by the upper class echelon of the Nosferatu. Yeah, it works. But yeah, I'm not gonna front. I'm no vampire hunter. Man, I tell you what it all comes down to, at least for me, I think, is, I'm really just more like a camera. I'm hunting for the camera, the lens. It's like, it's a habit, like any other. It's something you gotta maintain on a regular goddamn basis. Or else you're gonna fall by the wayside. Your skills, your techniques, hell man. Maybe you yourself might even fall victim to, like, falling by the wayside. Happens to the best of us. I've been living like that for like a year. Who the fuck am I? I'm JJ. I've almost got like a mustache, I think. Almost. Okay, hold on. I got this. Hold on to your not bad, not bad. Not terribly good. Not bad, not bad. Maybe things will get better. Maybe things will get brighter. Maybe. I don't know what to think anymore. I don't know. Maybe things will get better. Maybe things will get brighter. Maybe. Wouldn't that be great? Arrgh. Should we try this again? But this time with some friggin' feeling? Oh, really? That sounds like a bit much. I might. I don't know if people are in. They're not gonna. No. No. Okay, ready? 3, 2, 1. Hello, faithful viewers of the JJ 0001. Hey, let's take it from the top. That was kind of weird. People are gonna think I'm like high or something. I'm just like out of practice once again. 3, 2, 1, and hello, faithful viewers of the JJ Styles 111 stream here on Twitch.tv. So glad to be here. So glad to have you here once again. Let's, yeah, that was alright. If you feel like chiggity checking yourself before you riggity. No, if you feel like chiggity chatting, yeah, whatever. So there's the input. I mean, what do you want? What the fuck do you? I'm just kidding. I'm not gonna get upset. I'm not upset. Okay? And that's not reverse psychology. Actually, Pretty good. Pretty good. My my drink, very watered. Very watered down. Really need to do something about this. Just it's true. I know you've come to expect a certain level of like depravity or whatever from me. I don't really think of it as depravity. It's kind of like survival. It's like when you're, I don't know, if you're, I don't know if you're familiar with like Bethesda Softworks, and some of the titles they make, that like the Fallout, they got to pick up the license from like Interplay, and they've made a few, additions to the franchise, such as oh, uh, the classic. Now this stuff's pretty classic. The Fallout 3, the New Vegas, the goddamn Fallout 4. Now I think most people have been into the 76, which has this whole like, MMO, massive multiplayer. I guess I really haven't been able to get into it like I should. It's not my fault. At any rate, it's not my fault that I'm not like, balls deep in every fucking video game I should be, because I do my best. I've been killing it on Cyberpunk. You guys know this. It's really no big deal. It's just something I gotta do. But what am I trying to say about depravity, Bethesda Softworks? Look, okay, it's not depravity when it's survival. It's like if when you start eating out of a trash can in real life, that's a lot like, finding some cram, the cram, the dandy boy apples, all that. That's just life. Cheers. It's just some little bit of survival techniques, tactics, and ooh, that's good. It's just another way to survive in these these trying post-apocalyptic, post-war days. Yeah, right? Make her rumble. Southwestern paints. Ha! Ha! It's gonna be great. Here, hold on. I got this. I got this. Hold on. Hold on. Hey, hey, where'd my cigarette go? Hey guys. Hey, have any of you seen my damn? Oh, I'm so silly. So silly.
You're such a silly boy, JJ. Why don't you grow up?
Why don't you grow down, baby? Come on. That makes sense. Even. Pretty sure if you had my kind of luck, it's not the best, not the greatest. You'd probably avoid, like, growing up. I don't know. You'd probably find it to be incredibly difficult. Well, it's just one of those things. It's hard to seem, what you call it, it's not very adult to be, like, cruising around on your skateboard, or razor scooter. Hell, man, it's good for the environment, but the adult thing to do would be drive around in an automobile every once in a while, and well, that's not a bad idea, really. It's a little bit selfish. It's a little bit. It's a little bit. There's plenty of adults that don't need personal conveyances like that. But this adult will be back on the road. It's been like a year, if you can believe that. I'm going to talk more about it. Let me get my chroma key working hard. I want this chroma key to work its ass off, work up a sweat. Gonna make this stupid little stream not so goddamn stupid. May have a little bit of fun, perhaps. I know. I'm. I really don't know actually, but I'm hoping that my damn whatchamacallits, my fans, and I'm not talking about you. I mean like that. This little box right here. You know, I was freshening up my drink. I got fresh stove, stinking up the air. Oh, okay. I might as well freshen this up too. My very adult air conditioning unit. Whatever, y'all. I got a wall unit over there. It's really fucking hot where I live. It's like ridiculous. It's okay. I don't mind. I prefer it really, but it still takes like some motherfucking effort and shit. No doubt, right? I refuse to be sitting here on this material, this like pleathery, leathery material. I'm not gonna sit here and sweat my ass off. That'd be nasty. I know you probably think my little dungeon here. Dungeon? My man cave? Dude, my freaking studio, you probably think it smells like ass and feet and armpits. And, no, it's really more like stale cigarette smoke. Great. Now I'm getting self-conscious. Son of a bitch. Alright. Now it smells like Ozium air sanitizer. I just did a number. Totally. Oh, it smells like a hospital. Like a really clean one. Just did a number on the irritants, particulates, just about anything nasty that might be in the air, I reckon. Oh, crap. I forgot. I had to unplug my super duper adult air conditioner. This is actually called an Arctic Air. You put your water in. It has an evaporative drip cool filter system type thingammerbob. It's actually, I practically love the thing. It's so clever. It has like a misting type of system. So you dump your water in, it comes through this hole into a mist generating system that then gets the filter, this blue filter sponge kind of thing, gets it damp, keeps it damp, and then as the fans blow, as the wind flows, it generates the coolness. Very simple swamp cooler, evaporative cooler type of configuration. It's pretty clever. Of course, it's not perfect. Like, how could you make a thing like this perfect? You know what the main problem is? It needs a water filtration system, like a water softener, if you will. I'm serious. Serious, y'all. I guess if I was trying to produce better, I'll try to produce better. Here, let's give it a shot. Why don't you give it a shot? As the hives might say. Come on, JJ. Why don't you give it a shot? Okay, now I gotta transform this window. It's not supposed to. We need to stretch. Stretch. Too smooth. Oh. Eh. I'm not afraid to look fat. Are you afraid to look fat? You're probably afraid of everything. That's why you're watching this, because otherwise you'd be over here hanging out, right? Keeping me company. You're like, fuck that. That guy is crazy. Depraved as fuck. Yeah, right? Not really. I don't know. It's debatable. If you think it's pretty much crashed my stream. It's okay. I know the signal's still sending. Fuck it. All right, we're good. Um, bear with us. Technical difficulties. Please stand by. Don't I sound like that Bugs Bunny robot when I talk like that? Please just stay with us. The technical difficulties shall be resolved momentarily. Thank you for your patience, your patronage, and your fanhood. That hood that you are wearing because you're such an elite hacker. I'm invincible. All right. As I was saying, this here Arctic air. It's. I don't always use this. Not at all. I've been keeping it in the box for like most of the past 2 years. It's been like just boxed up, nice and safe. It's cool. It's all right. Oh, good God! All right, I fucked up. It's okay. I should have done this, but instead I did this. I'm just gonna right click, open the image. Huh? Eh? Oh. Oh. This isn't Firefox. This is Chrome. It's okay. It's fine. Nothing to see here. I got this. Let's move. I just want you to know what the fuck I'm talking about, really. Here. There. No, not that one. No, it's more like that one. Yeah. Anyway, so if I had like a water softener, that would help a lot. It's a very compact unit, so if you could fit a water softener in that little box, that would be some feats of amazing engineering skill work right there. Those some skills, son. You got mad skills. If you're gonna put a water softener into this upper container, see how it's all chroma keyed? That's because it's blue. If I were to like, I don't know, make it red, you can kind of understand what I'm getting at, what I'm trying to indicate, what I'm trying to describe. Okay, it's because look, sometimes I'll use the tap water, but I'd show you my Arrowhead drinking water bottle over there, but I flung it like a maniac. He's a maniac with his water bottle. And he's drinking like he's never drank before. I'm telling Mom. Hey, guess what? I turned 21, little bro. Alright. You can't tell anybody. Not unless I turn on a car and go away down the road. Going la la la. But no, the thing with the water, the drinking water, yeah, it's hard. It's hard. It's difficult. No, it's hard water. It's like when it evaporates, when it drips, when it does its thing, there's like some crust, some white like crust. I think it's like salt. Maybe it's fluoride. I don't think so. I don't think you can put that in bottles of water. I think that's like illegal. No, that's more of a drinking water thing. Really, it's just a bit of maintenance that you will need to do. That's all. It's maintenance. It's not the end of the world. It's not the apocalypse. It's just maintenance. Boy, this osium, it kills everything in the air, just about. It's great. Very sanitary. I guess I'm talked enough about my environment that I have here. I crashed out. Yeah, I'm nice and fresh. It's like I jumped the gun. It's not quite the 27th of June, 2023. That's actually like 7 minutes away. I figured I might as well just, you know, you know what I mean. Don't you? I'm not a liar. Yeah, I'm not paraphrasing. I'm not omitting anything. I'm just, you know what I'm getting at. I'm not trying to trick you. I know you're a little sharper than that. Just like a little. You're not that sharp, but you're a little more sharper than most people want to give you credit for, right? I know, I know. I know what that's like. I can relate. It's all good. I respect. Mad respect up in here, losing my mind up in this joint. You know, it's really making me lose my mind to the lights that I turned on. They're great. Too much, too much. Oh no, Bruno, too much, not enough. Oh no, JJ, too much, not enough. Ooh, now that is some psychedelic crap right there. Yeehaw! Product placement, neat. I feel like such a professional. And I don't even have like annoying ads to play and distract you. It can actually, you can remain distracted and continue to watch the program. That's what a pro I am. Professional amateur. It's true. What about it, JJ? Well, Glenn, I don't know if you're familiar with the lifestyle of the professional amateur. It is nothing at all like lifestyles of the rich and famous with your host, Robin Leach. It is not that kind of lifestyle. I mean, I guess everybody, pretty much, there's a chance in this world, on this planet, if you're born into the human race, there is a slight chance, I know, a little sharper. No, there's a slight chance that you might end up spoiled. Yeah, spoiled brat, super rich, rich kid, every privilege imaginable. I could have really made good use of that, but I'm not gonna bitch. Not about that. I mean, that's a look of the draw thing. That's like, how annoying would I be if I was to bitch about that? Like, oh damn, my parents suck. They're totally poor. I wish they'd never had me. Fuck that, man. I appreciate everything that they did. But, like, look, it would be about as annoying if I went to the casino for a good time, just a night of gambling, maybe a day, a morning's worth of, whatever the case. It would be like going to the casino and, like, every time you don't, like, win, you just go, fuck! Man! This place sucks! It's rigged! It's rigged! This is crap! I hate this place! Like, that is not cool. You know, you're gonna ruin everybody else's time if you act like that. You know, it's not free. People at the casino, they lose, and they don't act like spoiled little crybaby sore losers. So, and I personally respect and appreciate that. That's what they call, like, what? Good sportsmanship? Being a good winner instead of a sore loser? Yeah, I guess. Even when you're losing, you can still maintain composure and be kind of like a good winner. A good loser? I don't know, man. A gentleman loser. Cheers! to the aristocrats, the gentlemen's gentle ladies. Mm. Cheers to the gentlemen losers. I don't know if you know what that's a reference from, but I highly recommend you Google it. You might find a band. They're they're real and they're pretty cyberpunk, I think. It's been a while since I went to their band camp. At any rate, look, if I'm not careful, I might work up a sweat. Dude, I don't even know. I'm gonna ask my friend, my pal, you know him or her. Yeah, I think, Herm, you know this entity. We're going to ask if I can, if I may. Yeah. I thought this already was installed. What the fudge? I'm still getting used to my recently upgraded smartphone experience, if you will. Okay, I guess I was using the Edge. I was edging like Blink 182 up in here. Okay. Here. Hi, Bing. What temperature is it outside in Tucson, Arizona right now in Fahrenheit, please? Is Bing talking? I don't hear anything. It's okay. It's alright. No, you cannot have my GPS coordinates. Keep on knocking, but you can't come in. Woo! Alright, so I guess right now it's only like, it's just a mere, it's not even like a big deal. It's not even uncomfortably super duper hot. It's like 80 degrees or something. It's pretty fucking hot. Like, room temperature is considered 72, right? In Fahrenheit, not Celsius, obviously. So what? Well, yeah, man, it's not even gonna get room temperature. Usually, here in my little desert town, it'll get low, like, at least room temperature most of the time. Overnight, when I'm in, like, vampire mode, when I'm draining the electricity like a vampire electronics. No, no. When I'm carpe noctem like Nosferatu. Yes, yes. Yeah, it's usually. So, whatever. I'm not bitching. I just am trying to avoid sweating. If I start sweating, I might start bitching. It's gonna activate all kinds of like dormant bacteria in my clothing. Oh my god. I had a birthday. It was like 4 days ago. I turned 42. It's good. It was a terrible birthday, but it worked out because I'm still alive. It's like it's good. Good thing, right? Yes. Here, I'm gonna knock around the microphone a little bit. Please, I'm not trying to hurt you, but beware, okay? Please, please, beware, beware, beware. Danger, 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 danger. Okay, the danger is over now. You can go back to your bean mellow and junk. Okay, there's a little bit of danger. I'm still fucking with it. Okay, I'm sorry. I'm not trying to be a liar. Not trying to prank you out. Okay. More like this, really. Thanks, Yob. That's my microphone. Yob, how's it going? I don't know if you can tell. Yob's pretty cool. He's a nice guy. Really, really helpful microphone. Okay. I just want you to appreciate my crew members. Okay? It's all good. Dude, I'm all like Will Forte on that Last Man on Planet Earth or Last Man on Earth show. You know the one. They actually filmed that here. Anyway, you know what I'm talking about when he got the soccer ball and the basketball and he's all scribble, scribble, scribble. Oh man. That's actually, you know what? It's neither here nor there. Okay. Where were we? What? I'm getting older. Congratulations. What? My parents like did the nasty, and the out came with the me, and the world was never the same for the past 4 decades. Okay. Whatever, man. Way to be modest. Way to be humble. Hey, I'm not making a big deal. I'm just telling like it is. I basically invented Twitch. I know nobody wants to give me fucking credit, and I'm okay with it. I don't need credit. I just don't want you to think I'm crazy. I don't want you to think I'm anything except for, like, the original streamer. You know, that shit really was streamed over the real media server. Okay, some people refer to it as Real Media G2, Real Media 5, 6, 7. Some people call it 8, 9, 13, maybe. That's kind of recent. Back in the video games era, the VGAM, the ZTA, yeah, that was like freaking Real Media 7, I think. I think they started with 5. They were pretty quick to adopt the streaming media. You know, I think they had like a freaking T1 connection, high speed. You know, there was all kinds of crazy telecommunications options, like the frame relays, the ISDNs, etc. We didn't even have fucking DSL yet. That was not a thing. That was not real. It was neither here nor there. If you would have walked around saying, "Oh, DSL, DSL," people probably would have thought you were talking about like U-Haul trucks, or no, they probably thought you were talking about DHL, like FedEx, UPS, right? Yeah, no, digital subscriber line, guys. No, no. At any rate, they were quick to adopt the fucking streaming video game show with Zat the Avenger. I literally invented the genre that like thousands of people are doing right now, that millions are watching. I literally invented it. Do I give a shit? Not really. You know, I'm a pretty creative guy. Pretty original. The original streamer. It's no big deal. But yeah, about 4 decades ago, add 2 years, pretty much the world was never the same. I know you think that's an audacious thing for me to just fucking throw out there, but give in mind, okay, I also share my birthday with world-changing people like Alan Turing, famous for the artificial intelligence focused Turing test. Yes, named after the previously mentioned, the test is named after him, yeah. World-changing person like Vint Cerf. I mean, who knew, I guess. He's like just another geek, essentially. But he's got my birthday. He's a few years older, obviously. But, you know, he can tell you about, like, requests for comments, protocols, Internet Engineering Task Force, and, like, I don't, you know, UDP, TCP, blah, blah, blah. ARPANET, maybe. I don't know. It ain't like I hang out with the guy. He's just, it's pretty old school. I usually know what he's talking about whenever I'm pretty old school, too. I was using the internet in the 1990s. Like, I got really good at it real quick. Vint Cerf is easy to follow. He's a pretty nice guy, too, it seems. Just like me, I think, essentially. And then there's, ooh, not so nice, kind of scary, Glenn Danzig, famous for being a singer. Oh, I'm Glenn Danzig! Yeah, that guy. Was that okay? Is that like okay, like impersonation? Whoa, we all want 38. We all want 38. It's something like that. It's kind of like an Elvis kind of swoony kind of I don't know croony. I think that's what they called them, crooners. I don't know. I'm not that old, but that was like a style. I guess he capitalized on it, made himself kind of unique for the time period, and got a fair amount of fame, fairly large amount of fame in the music industry. Famous with the fans of the rock and roll and the punk rock, the heavy metal, the death rock, dark core. I don't know, whatever you want to call it. That kind of like, hey guys, I got an idea. What? Let's dress in black and listen to music, and maybe, just maybe, if we have a good time, we can practice worshiping Satan. Oh, okay. Can't we just watch TV? Yeah, we could do it dressed in black, worshiping Satan. All right, yeah, that kind of shit. Let's dress in black and listen to music. We might be gothic, industrial, then now I'm nothing. I used to be something, but now I'm nothing. What did I do to earn this fate? Why have you forsaken me? It's all right, goth kid. Cheer up. Or maybe you might be emo? Screamo? Just kind of like, you could be punk rock, metal, hell, hardcore. Hell, man, even industrial. You could be like a mopey ass goth kid and still be screamo. It's kind of like an attribute. It's like a bonus attribute that you can just sort of like throw into any old genre you want. All you got to do is swoop your hair to the side, kind of like you're like I don't know. I guess like keep it in your face, but swooped. You know, if you got the hair. If you're blessed enough to still have hair. Yeah, man. Fucking Danzig, dude. What more do I gotta say? I got a pretty good birthday. I share the day with some pretty good company. Good, not bad company. Bad company until the day I die. Bad company until the day I die. Yeah. So like anyway, we're done with that. It was just reminding you that I changed the world and that it's okay because I was born to do that. I was born to lose and born to change the world. It's cool, man. It's cool. You know, I know that I should have like what? I should have like trademarked, patented shit, man. Whatever. Yeah, you want to give me a lawyer? I'm not even gonna try to do all those. Do I look like I know boilerplate? Do I look like I know legalese? Shit, man. When it oh dear. I'm gonna let you in on a secret. You're either gonna be impressed or you're gonna think I'm kind of a sneaky, despicable person. But I'm just gonna lay it on you, throw it out there, see what you think as I make a fresh cigarette here. I don't know how other people, I don't know how you would typically handle a so-called EULA, end user license agreement. I know that sounded a lot like a name, like Beulah. Beulah, get over here. Throw another log on the fireplace. It's cold up here in Siberia or whatever. I think that might be. It's one of them Eastern European names, I think. Is that cool, y'all? Anyway, I digress. I don't know how you usually, like, go about doing the EULA thing. I think a very large amount, the majority of people, I believe, just click through it as quickly as possible. It's a lot like when a young girl, or perhaps a middle-aged woman. I'm not judging, okay? Whenever it happens for you, you'll meet Mr. Right, okay? But it's kind of like when a lady loses her virginity, she's just gonna like kind of just stick it in already, get it over with. Oh, oh, did I hurt you? Of course. No, no, no. It feels good now. I love you. What? Nothing. Yeah, right. Get it over with. Get that end user license agreement off of the goddamn screen. It's painful any way you look at it. Like, it feels painful, right? That's why I sidestep it as much as fucking possible. I don't like agreeing to things that I don't agree with. That's stupid. Why would I ever do that? I mean, I am kind of like a hacker dude. Kind of went to school, kind of learned a thing or two about, like, computer science. Hey, I gotta rotate this. I'm trying to avoid getting my tobacco blown all over the freaking floor and room. So what about the computer science? I don't know. I'll usually try to find a way to remove all of the text from the end user license agreement screen. That seems to be the easiest way to sidestep it. Like, maybe if I was even more badass than I already am, I could probably sidestep the routine that, like, makes the goddamn godforsaken legal agreement pop up on the fucking screen. I know, I sound like I'm getting angry. I'm not, I'm a little bit traumatized by life at this point. I've had time. It's not anything anyone could have helped. But, it's just one more inconvenience. It's just one more degrading thing that a world-changing person like yours truly has to go through on a somewhat fairly regular basis. And yeah, you can think what you want of that. I don't really know if that's entirely legal. It's like if someone puts a contract down in front of you. This is what it's like in the movies. I don't know. It's like if they put a paper contract in front of you and you choose to just pick it up and rip it in half and then rip it in half again and then fold it and rip it in half again, that pretty much indicates that you did not sign the agreement. You did not agree to the agreement. In fact, even if you had signed it, if you just rip it in half right after having signed it, you basically, there is no contract. Is there a cyber equivalent? I think I found it. It's called Control A, select all text, and then like delete key, backspace. Or you could Control X, do a cut, but then it's still in the memory buffer. You might accidentally paste it back in. You probably want to either copy or cut something onto your clipboard. Just get rid of it. Get that fucking legalese off of my information system. Okay, off my display. Get it out my fucking face, you legal beagles. What are you trying to do to me? Make me lose more of my precious hair? God damn. Fuck off. And you don't have to be jealous. Anybody could learn these skills. You just gotta apply yourself. If you really, that sounds fun, right? I think I'm gonna apply myself. Hey, if you're gonna go to school, there are, like, dumber disciplines to, like, you could go into business. No, I wouldn't judge. If you did that, you might actually end up with money and not be like like yours truly. It's all good. You could be like Justin, the guy that made the network that we're on here with the JJ Styles 0001 stream on Twitch. It's true. You know, it's not like I actually know the dude. Okay, folks. I just kind of know what I've read, I guess, on like the internet, like mostly Wikipedia, I suppose. You know, I know this thing, this network or whatever. It used to be called Justin TV, and if you look at the underlying infrastructure of this whole operation, there's still a lot of servers registered. They got the domain name services. The domains are still there. The Justin TV, you know, it's still a part of it. I've known this since I joined. It's nothing. It's not a secret. I know that there's like a thing called encrypted DNS. It's mostly for privacy. It doesn't really obfuscate. Like, what I'm trying to say is, yeah, that guy, I guess he's an enterprising, rich dude, like a investor or capitalist. I don't fucking know, man. I'm talking about a subject that means very little. It makes very little sense to me. I'm basically a business neophyte. I mean, like, don't get me wrong. I have sold marijuana before. I do know a little bit about the things around me that involve money. You know what I mean? It's like the first hit's free. After that, it's gonna cost. All right, just making that clear up front. Here's your first free hit. Thanks, man. It's good shit. Yeah, damn right, it's good shit. I'm a good hookup. Just don't cross me. Don't go to my competitors, or I'll end you. What? I said don't go to my competitors, because their stuff sucks. You won't go, and that'll be the end of that. Oh. Dude, totally. Yeah. I don't know what I'm getting at. I guess what I'm trying to say is when I was a little kid, when I was this tall, doing video games and more, getting like patents, trademarks, motherfucking, you know, that's like a day's work for a businessman. They might file like a whole lot of paperwork in an average business day for the various interest, properties, acquirements. I don't know. The shit they own, the shit they want to procure, maybe the mergers. I don't know what the fuck I'm even talking. These are words. I might as well be going baka 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 baka. It's like it means so little. But I do have a pretty good memory. I do remember words. Despite all the brain damage, the brain trauma, the brain injuries. Really, all that the brain trauma did was make me a little more Rain Man. Gotta see Wapner. I gotta see Gotta see Zot. Zot the Avenger. Just a little bit more Rain Man is all. Memory is still quite painfully still intact. Got a lot of trauma. It's all good. But no, man, I'm not bitter. I'm just a little bit like jealous. I could really use some more money in my life just because of the simple fact, you know. Yes, I know what's on the screen. It's right here under the microphone, and it's right there on the wall. It's no big deal. It's just life, man. If they want to send me a royalty check or something, fuck it. I'll spend it. I'll cash it. I mean, really, is that like... Has anybody invented that yet? Like voluntary product placement, like actual legitimate endorsement of other, you know, goods and services other than the very fucking good and service that you're providing right this second, known as the JJ Styles 000 stream here on twitch.tv, your home for video game junk. Yeah, where real gamers do their thing. Where they live. There's a lot of living happening, I guess, on these little servers. A lot of bit shifting around the info, the data, the creating, the malloking, the erasing, the destruction. It's all very lively. Yeah, it's all very cloud. It's so cloudy. I used to think, oh, it's cloudy. That's what it is. Now, when I think of cloudy, I think of fuck yeah. I'm totally cloud. I'm deep in the cloud. I don't know. You know what I mean? That's basically how that works. I've been having a good time on the digital ocean, surfing the waves. TheDigitalOcean.com. There's another fucking product placement. How about we move on to that one? That's not a bad idea. They could use a little bit more word of mouth, you know, uh, you know. I'll vouch for that. They're pretty cool. I don't know. I don't think they're evil. If you get that reference. Yeah. It's windy up in here. Ah, nice generic logo to put up here. Oh, that's a little less generic. Actually, this one is more like what I'm familiar. This is more like what I see these days. Like, here, I'm just trying to find something attractive. You know? Hey. Now that is perfect. Can we get that? Camera 3, can you tilt down and pan to the right just a little bit more if you could? Look, we're trying to do a show here. If you could just, perfect. Way to go, camera guy. You're really on point today. Here, can we maybe zoom in? You want to zoom in? It's the little thumb knob down on by the focus. You know, it's not hard to find. It's the focus. You know, you do use the focus. Actually, your work is kind of blurry. Maybe you don't use the focus. I'd recommend you get some fucking Ritalin for that. Maybe the methylphenidate, perhaps. I don't know. Look, drugs can't solve all your problems, but Jesus fucking Christ, what will? At this point, what will? Good God, y'all. Alright, now, camera guy, you're kinda getting it. I don't know. Just do whatever you want, camera guy. We don't care. We're just along for the ride. Good God. This camera guy is really out of control. It's okay. We don't mind. We're along for the ride. Okay. Yay! The camera guy did it. Yay! Oh, and he lost it. Oh, camera guy. Oh, what are we gonna do with you? I think the camera guy has some brain injury, just like me. I'm not gonna hate. Oh, it's funny. It's true. Alright. So there you go. That's some digital ocean for you. You can enjoy the beautiful graphics that all of our hardworking, whatchamacallit, digital arts people, the students, and the professionals. They're making all the cute logos that stick out in your head when you try and remember what the fuck was I doing? Where was I? What the fuck was happening? What was going down? I don't even have a clue. I can respect that. It's like Bright Idea Records. We got a logo. It looks like a cartoon comic book thought bubble. You know, not the word bubble. No, that's like this is like the bumpy one, like you're thinking of something, and it has like a light bulb inside of it. It's kind of a generic clip art kind of looking light bulb. That's that's exactly the perfect logo. If only I could like put a music note. If I would have thought to put a music note in that original logo I made, fuck, it would really make sense. The fact I neglected that is kind of, in hindsight, an oversight, a bit of a letdown. But hey, guess what? It's not like it's really patented. I could modify my trademark logo. It's it's still doable. It's not like I'm a Fortune 500 fucking corporation or anything. Whatever that is. I don't. What? I'm a I'm a be a business neophyte. I think we established that. What's a fortune? What? Yeah, it's not that hard to wrap. I like to think of my brain as a reptile. It's very cold-blooded. My brain is cool, calculating. Basically, almost has no morals, no values. It's pretty much cold-blooded. It'll do what it has to wrap itself and constrict around your ideas, your freaking archetypes, your metaphors, your ideas. Yeah, yeah. My python, my boa constrictor mind will totally wrap itself around your idea and squeeze it until your idea resembles something like an hourglass. That's I'll turn your goddamn idea inside out by the time I'm done with it, cause I'm not gonna understand it at first. It's gonna be totally stupid. I'm gonna be like, what the fuck are they talking about? But by the end of it all, like days later, after I've had been guffawing for days, that's when I will have turned your idea inside out. And I'll be like, hey, Mikey likes it. JJ likes it. Alright, it must be a good idea. JJ likes it. JJ doesn't like anything anymore. I don't know what to think anymore. Maybe things will get better. Maybe things will get brighter. Maybe. Yeah. To Chester Bennington, ladies and gentlemen. Good singer. Pretty good guy, I guess. Pretty relatable character. Pretty confused, upset, emotional, angry. Pretty easy to relate to guy. You know, it really is. No matter how subdued some dude looks like on the outside, you know, there's like a raging, boiling cauldron, an ocean of emotion beneath the surface. This message brought to you by Digital Ocean. Get down with the motion of the ocean. Cloud it up. Get nice and cloudy. The forecast calls for cloudy type weather over the digital ocean. Bring your scuba gear. Oh shit, dude. I'm a metaphor machine, dude. This is great. I don't know, maybe. Maybe. You know, I mean, I'm not the best movie buff in the world. I used to check them out when I had the free time as much as I could. If I had the free money, the free time, I was trying to find out what the good movies of the time were, and even like the older ones, because it's like this, folks. If you're into a particular genre of anything, if you're kind of a specialist with regards to your crap in your head and the crap you put in your head, if you have taste, that's what I'm trying to say. If you choose to have taste instead of just following every fucking trend that's thrown in front of you, well, then you might run out of options, like, quickly, if you know what I mean. It's true. These days, there are many, many options. There's a plethora of opportunity all over the place. It doesn't matter really if, like, shit's underground. DIY, totally unheard of, essentially. Or like major blockbuster, globally known major franchise crap. You know, if it's a genre that I'm into, it's pretty much dope. It's gonna be the shit. Like, man, it's just, that's how it works. I've been a fan of the so-called science fiction genre. It's more of a subgenre. You all know what I'm getting at. The motherfucking cyberpunk sci-fi. I've been like a sci-fi kind of guy all my life. And, but, you know, the cyberpunk, it struck a chord because, like, I don't know, man. It was kind of stupid growing up and, like, going out of my way to pick up a Palm Pilot, of all things. You know, a U.S. Robotics, eventually 3Com. A goddamn motherfucking Palm Pilot. I'm like a little kid, like, I barely got hair on my nuts and shit, and I'm like, fucking around with some serious technology. I know, it was grayscale. It was essentially like it looked like a motherfucking Game Boy that you could manipulate with a stylus, that you could network with a modem, modulator, demodulator type of... It's a telecommunications thing. You might be familiar. Fax machines, you know what I'm getting at, okay? And when you're walking around with the goddamn Palm Pilot, and you just don't know what to do, because you're not a business executive. You're basically a high school dropout, hoping to get into community college as soon as possible. You know, it helps to load a terminal emulator on your Palm Pilot. You know, help you hack the boxes. But also you can set up a database of your favorite cyberpunk sci-fi movies on your mother-loving Palm Pilot, your little smart device. And you can feel pretty smart watching, like, Terminator 2, Alien 3, Johnny Mnemonic, Hackers. Fucking, how about Terminator 1? Aliens, you know? Yeah, sorta. You know, Alien 3 was like William Gibson was involved with that, and Johnny Mnemonic. I know that was basically a big fuck up, or whatever, but it was actually pretty cool. Like, I know it was so poser, or whatever, man. You know what? Life was poser back then. I was cyberpunk as fuck, but still incredibly limited. It's like I didn't have an ocean of digital shit backing me up. I was basically a one-man band all the time, just with my crappy little, you know, consumer-grade electronics, hacking the Gibsons remotely. Oh, that sounds kind of cloudy. Oh, maybe. Cracking my hashes on university supercomputers? I don't care. I just got a job that I need to get done. Because no one's gonna do it for me. I gotta do it myself. That's kind of why I made video games and more. I wanted to have fun. No one was gonna make the fun for me. Alright? Second of all, yeah, I kind of wanted to play video games on TV. But I wanted to look good while I did it. So, okay, no one's gonna do that for me. I better get my editing base skills up and running, make the goddamn content. It's like I wasn't playing that shit live. I was playing it. I was alive. I was broadcast. My heart was beating. my mind was thinking. But no, I was not playing those games live except on like early episodes. You know, Jason, that guy. So, yeah, man, whatever. It's all good. But the thing about the whole like being someone with taste, like particular favoritisms with regards to the crap that I put in my head, yeah, you run out of options. Once you've seen it all, what the fuck do you do then, huh? You just like wash, rinse, repeat, wash, rinse, repeat, wash, rinse, repeat, 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 repeat. Fucking repeat yourself, why don't you, JJ? Well, thanks for watching the JJ Styles 000 channel here on Twitch.tv. I'm feeling pretty good, feeling pretty alright today on this lovely, in this year of our Lord. Alright. Have we talked about the cloud enough? Have we? I mean, like, I want to show you what I've been up to, but I'm kind of like changing things still. And I don't know. I think people like nice static layouts. And like, it's like if your site is like going up and down and you know, 1 second it's giving you an error like we're sorry, we can't connect to the site. And then like 60 seconds later, you know, it's all like, bing, hey, look at these fucking IP addresses that have been scanning me for the past like 5 hours. I actually did that. I made the homepage for the jsquaredwebhosting.com. I literally made it just a list from my log file, my Apache, like, you know, access log, even a little from my error log. And I'm just like, damn, I'm popular. I'm nobody. And I've been scanned by like a few hundred IPs for all over the world already. These fucking hackers, man, they're everywhere. They're all up in my grill. So it's safe to say that even though I'm not even like doing anything really other than developing, building, constructing, you know, dev shit, this isn't even real. I'm in the staging, I guess you would call it, part of the whole operation. At least I got it on the cloud. I was doing most of this stuff at home on a home server for like, God, months. Just perfecting my technique, making decisions, figuring out how I'm gonna take over like the NWO and shit. Hey, Chico. We're the NWO. We're taking over. Alright. Hey, already. What? Who's this guy think he is? Rest in peace, Scott Hall. Yeah, at any rate? Yeah. Sorry, bear with me. I'm gonna load up some new content. I'm just trying to share. I got lots going on. I know I look like a major loser. I haven't changed my clothes in like, God, I want to say 2 weeks. It's probably more like 1. But it depends on which clothes you're talking about. Are you talking about like my underpants, my socks, like this t-shirt? That's probably like a week. These pants are pretty much 2 weeks. My belt, I put on a new belt yesterday, keeping it casual. Got the elastic belt with the locking buckle. It's nice. Oh, you want to talk about the hat part of the wardrobe? Shit, I ain't changed this in months, man. I'm just like, I'm suicidal all day, every day, minute after minute, second after second, ready to die. Here on KRP, WKRP. You can watch Ultimate Supreme Death Match where people die! Rest in peace, Johnny Winger and Harry Goldstein and Father, what's his face? If you get that reference, you're a fan. Goddamn, I'm impressed. I really don't think you know what I'm talking about, but it's okay. That's what they call the college years. Are those the same as the salad years? I'm still trying to figure that. What is the salad all about? I know the golden years. That's like when you're taking the good, you're taking the bad. No, that's more like facts of life. I think that's the salad years, I think. No, the golden years. That's more like thank you for being a friend. Back and forth, back again. Thank you for being my friend. Something like that. Yeah. Yeah, I guess you've heard enough about that. What fucking product placement was I gonna load up next? God, man, I'm such a brand whore. Oh, such a brand whore. A name brand whore. You guys, spoiler alert, spoiler alert. This stream that I made the other day was made using DigitalOcean. Here, check it out. It's adorable. I fucking love it. I'm the producer. I make this shit happen. Zot the Avenger, he's proud of me. He's totally like, way to go, Jay. You're actually resembling something of what like we used to be. You're almost back in touch with whatever that energy, that DIY producer energy that we used to embody 24/7. Second after second, minute after minute. If you could be a little less suicidal, a little more producer-like, producer-ly, whatever, man. Way to go, Jay. You're so cool. You may have noticed, I don't know. But notice what? Oh, this attractive logo. Brand recognition. What about it? I'm getting to that. My computer, I could use an upgrade. It's gonna get loud. I gotta bring down the volume, but I can't. Maybe if I pause it. Oh, that was just in time. Well done. It was about to go.
We love our new home.
Great neighborhood, big
No,
backyard.
no! Get your
Relax.
fucking head off my shit, you poses. Wait a minute. Is there gonna be a band? I almost want to see what band they're gonna have on this. Oh well, that's not what I'm talking about. Alright, so forget it. Forget that. Forget it. Yo, stop the music. Yo, cut it. It's like a little bit of the DIY producer energy mixed with like the pro wrestler and the rock star energy mixed with like back to the punk rock DIY energy. Throw it in a blender, mix it all up, wash, rinse, repeat. You basically got what it takes to take over. Where the fuck? Oh, I know. Ah, snap. You know what the problem... Let me tell you about this little problem. There's a feature on the twitch.tv. It's called, like, publishing? It's basically like this. If you stream and you don't want your stuff to be published immediately, you can change your settings, and it ain't. You basically got to approve it to make stuff happen. Let me see if I can approve this without crashing my damn computer system. But yeah, on this wonderful stream that you're watching, I'm blessed because no, I don't censor. I just instantly publish everything. I could care less. If I fuck up, oh well, what am I gonna do? Go back and delete it? But I was trying to do better by Zot the Avenger. Sometimes I'd be streaming on there. I'd get all wild and out, you know, just totally off the handle, off the chain. I was chainless. I was an unchained melody. No, look, I was just like, I was raw, filterless, and I'd be like, I gotta prevent this from being published every time. So there's this lock in the settings. Henceforth, you can't even see the important achievement. This is a first-time event for whatchamacallit, the Cool Dude Productions family of programs and productions. It's basically awesome. It's kind of cool. Let me see. How do I do this? Oh, I click publish. Now it'll be there. Yeah. It's okay. No worries. I should really change that setting while I'm here in settings. Can I find it? Am I capable? Do I know where to look? I'll have to do that later. Forget about it. It's still a problem. It's still a thing, but no, this is the thing. Right here. You know, if Earthworm Jim was here right now in his spacesuit, if that Earthworm dude was right here, he'd probably say, "Hey JJ," and I'd be like, "What?" He'd be like, "You know what I think of this groundbreaking achievement? I think it's groovy." I'd be like, "It's pretty fucking groovy, dude. It's the grooviest, man. It's totally groovy." Okay. And now, hopefully I can actually get to the freaking archive, the stream. Oh no. Oh, my friends are partying. That's cool. We still got the carousel rotation of the cool members of the community and stuff. That's the way it should be. I've set that up on the JJ style stream here, but I'm basically a nobody. Sot is a social animal. I'm just an animal. Basically a party animal. Not that connected. It's basically not like, no, it's pointless. So this rebroadcast from 3 days ago of the Earthworm Jim episode that was made, God only knows, a really long time ago. Sometime back in the 90s, when all this stuff went down. You're gonna make me hungry up in here. You better feed me if you're gonna make me hungry. You wouldn't like me when I'm hungry. That's what I'm trying to say. Oh, that's better. I hit a button on the keyboard. My fingers slipped. I got these buttery butter fingers. Not the candy bar. Literally. Okay, so the stream stopped. And that was on purpose. Because it was like it was too good. It was skipping frames. It was not gonna work. So I had to restart the Engine X thingamabber, the server, the streaming server on the J Squared web hosting on the DigitalOcean, and the video is of course from the Internet Archive. Very cloudy out today. I'd bring an umbrella. And now back to you at the news desk. Oh, thanks for that weather update, weather dude. At any rate, so I had to get the command prompt, the Unix shell, because I don't have the remote desktop. I don't even have I guess I got Wayland. I loaded that by accident. and I haven't configured. It's all just a console, a terminal, remote remote geekery, like a dial-up terminal. And so, yeah, man, I had to tell FFmpeg to just lower the resolution. I think I eventually went with something crazy like 160 by like 120 is a very low resolution. It doesn't actually look bad. I think maybe it was like an artifact. It was like my connection, my internet here at home. It didn't have enough bandwidth, so it looked like I was dropping frames. But the Digital Ocean was totally nailing it. They got the high speed lines, and it was really me and my crummy connection thinking, oh, I gotta lower the resolution. This isn't cool. Oh, it's dropping frames like a butterfingery. It's just dropping the frames all over the floor. I'm gonna have to pick those up now. God damn it. Where's my broom? Son of a bitch. Fuck me. FML. FML. All these dropped frames I gotta clean up. Nah, well, I guess it's not here or there, but that was deliberate. Trust me. That, like, usually you see that screen with the upset streamer, and that's like, you normally see that when you're fucking up, not like deliberately cutting out and reconfiguring your resolution. And I don't know, it was just neat. That was the first time for the Cool Dude production family that we ever did a remote streaming in that way. There was like a 48-hour mega stream that we did way back when, and that was pretty much all the content, all the VGAM, ZTA junk on the Internet Archive, right? That's been uploaded. We pretty much were loading it remotely into the VLC video open source software program, and then we were taking the playlist, piping it back out into the OBS Open Broadcast System studio software, and then directly transmitting it over to the Twitch. And that was fun. That was a hell of a weekend. What a bender I went on for that weekend. Oh man, party central up in here. But good times, good times. But yeah, that was all done from here at the Bright Idea Records headquarters. You know, the dungeon, the cell, the cellar. I don't know. Yeah, the studio, the man cave, the studio, at the studio. Okay. Anyhow. And that's all that is. I pretty much plan on, like, fuck, man. I was gonna re-encode the videos, but now that I know that the bandwidth is there, I'm just gonna, like, download them, store them, start up the fucking broadcast, the Nginx, and we're just gonna, like, start the stream and never stop. I'd like to get a fully functional Zotbot, you know, to, like, be in the chat room, say shit like, shoot it, maybe, like, Big Mac and a side of fries, boom shakalaka, I don't know, some pretty random junk. Yeah, we're here with another exciting, action-packed episode of all the memes, basically, the recognizable, familiar, repeatable pop culture junk. If we could get the Zotbot, what is a Zotbot? Well, it's gonna resemble, fucking Jigsaw. That's gonna be the face of the Zotbot. If you know who Jigsaw is, it's all coming together, motherfuckers. It's really like, my God, you don't even get it. I'll try to sum it up. Good God, y'all. Good God. So it's a little bit like this, if you will. Here, let me get a good chroma key backdrop. Oh, dear. Gotta wipe the schmutz out my eyes. Still waking up. It's almost noon for me. Uh, I was having thoughts. What were they? Oh, this'll help. I like this. Here. I want to talk about my spirit animal, if that's the right word. My spirit animal is Danica Patrick. You might be familiar. I don't know. She's like a winner. She's like she's a player, a winner, an inspiration to us hardcore mofos that just never know when to give up. It's like people, they may jeer you, hate you, and they may say, "What a burnout! Oh, they're just sad. Oh, I feel sad. They're so disgusting. Oh, they're so." It's like, motherfucker. I don't know. I've had some setbacks the past year. If you haven't been able to tell, God, like I really have to say it out loud. I've been creepy as fuck, even to my own self. I am self-aware, okay? I'm not totally oblivious to myself. I'm actually stuck with myself. I'd like to abandon myself in the middle of the desert, much akin to like a pet that you're tired of, and you're just like, "Here, boy, go chase the ball. All right, good. Don't come back. I won't be here." Okay. It's a dick move, I know. I've never done it. I've heard about it. I'd like to do that to myself some days. It's difficult. In fact, I can tell by the tone of my goddamn voice. I need a fucking opioid. I'll be right back. It's ridiculous. Here. I'm gonna try to play some music. I'll load up some tunes to get high to. No, to keep you busy. That's yeah. It's kind of sad. I know. I'm a bummer. I'm a bad time waiting to happen. It's life, baby. It's hopefully we're coming full circle and that'll all be in the past because I finally have a plan. It's working out. I can kind of thank Danica a little bit, the spokesperson for GoDaddy.com domain providers, and also spokesperson for endurance car insurance car. Basically, when your car breaks, it's like Aflac. It's not exactly health insurance. It's more like it's like life insurance for people that aren't dead yet. God damn it. I don't know. It's a service. She's a spokesperson. It's a real thing. I'm not making this up. God damn it. I gotta take my medicine. This is redonkulous. I'm gonna get a new doctor soon. I think you'll appreciate this. I don't know. Whatever, man. Okay. Sure. Why not? Why not? Good God, yo. So silly. I'm so silly. I'm like the silliest producer. You just sad, JJ. You're so sad. You make me want to cry. Oh, Shot like a flame. You got to will they give you a name? True, you know. Don't sound much fun. Learn, learn, learn. I suppose that's not a terrible idea to burn a cigarette before. I know. What do I even fucking make videos for, right? It's so confusing and pointless. Whatever, man. It's my fucking life. How pointless is my life? Not terribly. It could be more pointless. Trust me. I know this. How? I just feel. The reason or rhyme was I burn, turn, turn, yeah, burn. Oh, they give you a name. Burn, 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 I'm going to, okay? Put light in my ass. Light it. Just shut up already. You're stressing me out. Just shut the fuck. That's it. You guys, God damn it. Look what you're doing to me. You're stressing me out. It's burning already. But it's no excuse. I don't forgive you. Alright? I got enough fucking stress. I don't need an entire awesome old school punk rock band like the Dwarves fucking riding my ass, giving me shit, telling me I gotta hurry up and burn. It's like I was lighting it already. What the we all have to burn before they give you a name. You know, back in the day, if you can believe this, you're just gonna say, what? No, it's true, folks. Back in the day, what about it? Well, if I can, like, produce a program, yeah, oh shit. Back in the day, if you were gonna call yourself anything, they pretty much had to. I think I'm tired of looking fat. Let me fix that. No. No. Not happening today. Not on my watch. It's not how it was meant to go down. There. Quite sleek now. Slender and sleek. The way God made me. Right? And so what? Look, folks, it's a good time and everything, but I just wanted to say thank you for watching the JJ Styles 000 stream here on Twitch.tv. And we're glad to have you here because our fans mean a lot to us. I mean, I got the fucking chat window up on the screen still, I think. I don't know. Yeah, see? See? It's all good. See? I'm not pulling your leg. It's true. I'm all about the fans. I know. What's my leg doing? I'm waiting. It has to hit the bloodstream, and then I'll be okay. Awkward. Awkward for me, okay? It really isn't that awkward for you to just watch me suffer. Alright? It's actually, like, polite and respectful. I only invented Twitch. Hello. Except I never would have called it Twitch. It would have probably been called Video Games and More Online. Because we were very generic back in those days. It was basically on purpose in an attempt to be like, I don't know, professional. Like all this ironic crap that people get away with these days, like the witty commercials and advertising and like, I don't know, maybe like the guerrilla advertising and crud. I don't know, like street teaming kind of. I don't know, maybe. But also just like, I don't know. How's about brand names that don't make any sense whatsoever, and they're just confusingly ironic, or maybe they make sense, but they're trendy and like using words and vernacular that are completely modern. Look, okay, we were generic as fuck back in the 90s and 20-aughts. After the new millennium, we were happy to be alive. We thought Y2K was going to end the world. We were all basically shell-shock mode, and it was perfectly fine to be yahoo.com in the 90s. It seemed fun and inviting. It was like an interesting way to try to recruit people in a casual way. We're Yahoo! We're a directory. We're fun. Here, why don't you just get an email address? We'll start doing that. And then maybe we'll give you the news, the weather, maybe do like some streaming media. Yeah, people got burnt out on it because they wanted to go to other websites. They didn't want to go to the internet and just hang out on Yahoo. It's kind of like AOL. It's like that kind of a scenario where like you log in, you've got mail. Welcome to AOL, where you don't have to go anywhere else. You're okay, just stay here. Alright? Don't explore the internet. Hey, don't look at that. That's adult. You're gonna see something. You're never gonna be the same. Oh, my God, that's a large butt plug. Holy moly. Yeah, just hang out at Yahoo and AOL. Don't ever leave your house or anything. God only knows what you might see that you'll never be able to forget. Ay, caramba. Okay. Is there a point? Look, this talking, this is like important. I don't know. If Fit Surf can talk about the old internet and you people praise him like he's like a God's gift to geeks, you know what? I might agree with you, but you gotta listen to me and my crap too. Cause I'm God's gift for everyone. I just so happen to be completely like raw, real, unpolished, filterless, and it's just the way it has to be. I had to grow up with all that conformity crap. Like, if I would have been in charge, we all would have been woke, like, fucking 20 years ago. And when I say woke, I mean woke to fucking the Enlightenment era of reality, where you can take your prejudice and your crap and your crud, just shove it where it's out of the way, just, like, dig a hole and take all of your baggage, your skeletons in the closet, and just bury it, because nobody gives a fuck. Life is really short. Like, my life is basically more than halfway over, as far as I know. If I even get to live to be like maximum age, lifespan. If I don't have a terrible accident kill me by accident, that's why they call them accidents. Like seriously, if I get to be like a ripe old age of 62, that's about the best thing I can hope for. My old man only made it to 65, and I've lived a harder life than him. I thought when I was a child, this guy's been through everything. He's driven motorcycles off of bridges. He's been in bar fights, police beatings. I saw the guy. I don't want to think. It's a little bit like this. It's like back when I was growing up, there was a thing called parental advisory, explicit content, viewer listening, and purchaser listening, discretion advised. It's supposed to be a warning that the shit you were about to see was graphic. It was intense. It might generate feelings even. Maybe not even good ones. Maybe like feelings of regret, remorse, sadness, empathy, sympathy, etc. Like that kind of junk. Or maybe just outrage. Maybe you're like, how dare they? How dare they do this? I'm so outraged. What do I do with my outrage? I don't know, go jack off my fucking junction. I don't give a fuck, man. I got fucked up shit. I'm gonna die, alright? Like, seriously, most of you people don't have life-death scenarios all the time. I take opioids. I have a hardcore opioid. I could fucking OD and die at any moment. It's been that way for at least 15 years. And that's just one way that I'm nearly dead every day. It's called a serious physical addiction. It's no big deal. I got pretty good at it. It really helps when you have a doctor, a provider, a caretaker that actually, writes prescriptions for you for your injury that occurred in a deadly accident where everybody died except you, the survivor. The survivor? Oh, that's a sad story, JJ. God, are you okay, man? Gee, thanks for asking. No, I'm not. Sorry. But I'm getting better. I wanted to talk about my spirit animal. I'm gonna put her up on the screen because it seems like I've been making a lot of serious decisions lately. I know, a really great thing to do when you're medicated and confused and upset. Hey, look, man, nobody's gonna make the decisions for me. I literally have to, or I'm gonna die. It's like that simple. I've survived the past 12 months. Yeah, because I'm a survivor. That's how that works. So what? Look, I'm not trying to be overly dramatic here. I'm literally telling you, if I don't get my shit together soon, I'm gonna be a memory. Okay? I'm not gonna be here. I'm living a very, very on the edge, dangerous lifestyle. I'm skateboarding every day, which is, I'm actually getting better at it, and it's actually getting easier and easier. At first I thought I was just gonna fall over and wreck myself, and then I just, that'd be the beginning of the end. Get a nice solid injury, maybe get like a new cast on my arm to heal the bones. I don't know. That was a little dramatic, but it is a possibility. It is a high speed activity, and yet there is the possibility of getting hit by a car, stuff like that, an accident. But no, I'm very cautious and conscientious with regards to the road. The other drivers, well, not the other drivers, the drivers. I'll be the other driver soon enough, thanks to Danica Patrick, spokesperson for Endurance, a company that will fix your car when it's broken. It's a lot like a Car Shield or Blue Ox, except those companies, I've seriously put a lot of thought into this because I would fix my PT Cruiser, my conveyance that I've had now for almost 20 years. I'd fix it myself, but I really need a good garage to get the job done. If you were to look at my front yard, you'd be like, damn, dude, you can't work on a car there. I'm like, I know, right? So I could do it, but you know what? Screw it, man. I can basically afford this setup I got, it's like it's gonna end up costing $5,000. It's gonna be like for 5 years of coverage. I think it's gonna take 3 years at $150 a month or something like that. And essentially, I don't have to worry about breaking down or anything. That's a good deal, right? I think that's similar to what the Car Shield and the Blue Ox do. But the thing is I actually get the air, I get the feeling, the vibe. I just get the impression that these endurance car type insurance, like, and Danica Patrick, of course, I get the feeling that, like, these people take it serious. Take what serious, JJ? Seriously. The chew. The chew. Oh my, excuse me. I'm not trying to be like... Sorry, it's got a lot of fans blowing. It's dusty in here. But look, I know. That's such a drama king, right? I'm talking about, oh, I nearly die on a daily basis with my opioids, blah, blah, blah. Oh, gee, JJ, do you ever die from sitting down on that massive dildo that you have up? Or is that a stick? What's that stick up your ass? Is that a... Look, okay, I get it, okay? I have a little bit of the post-trauma, mama. Yo, mama? The post-trauma, the stress. You know, it's real. I've had the eye desensitization, whatever therapy. You know, I get a little bit of the shell shock, get a little worked up, especially with regards to, like, my life. I never wanted to be sick of my life. Ah! Thank you, Godsmack, for that reference. Anyway, it's pretty much that serious. If you don't take your life serious, you're just a clown. You're just a fucking ass clown. You're basically like, you're not very awake. You're not too woke. If you don't take people's lives seriously, including your own. Like, have you ever heard of a thing called Black Lives Matter? It's like, literally the community felt so tossed to the side, disrespected, like, just not, like, treated like humans, or they didn't feel like they didn't feel like humans. There's these things called human rights. We all got them, okay? And it's like, sometimes you gotta wake people up to the obvious. And yeah, what I'm trying to say is having some transportation in my life is pretty important, especially with something more than a skateboard, if you catch my drift. Like, how was I ever gonna find a new doctor to get me the freaking chronic pain medication that the survivor of a traumatic wreck, a fatal rollover, how was I ever gonna get a steady doctor? You guys know the story. I've been kicked out of every pain clinic in town. It's basically my fault. Here's a piece of advice, okay? If you have been in a terrible body-altering accident and you really need, to get your control over your symptom, pain is a symptom, okay? Chronic body pain is a symptom of an injury. Sometimes the injuries can be repaired, other times it's a little more difficult. But if you seriously need medication to control your life so you can be, like, functional and keep schedules and shit, because we live in this linear time-space existence, and you gotta be able to get where you gotta get, and you gotta get there on time. It's very basic. Linear existences. I'm not even a physicist. Anyways, if you need to get the medication, if you need the chems, as they call them in Fallout, you really gotta get control. Yeah, well, if you find a doctor, a provider, as we call them, that's willing to treat your chronic pain symptoms with medication, a regimen of treatment, and hopefully a fine level of efficacy, hopefully it works, then what you're going to want to do is you're going to want to drop them like a hot potato. Drop it like it's hot. Drop it like it's hot. Man, dump them like a bad habit before they dump you. If I would have thought like that, guess what? I wouldn't be black labeled at every fucking clinic in town. Because it happens. They're gonna kick you out because it's basically like a gambling, like a casino gambling exercise in healthcare providership. Every patient of a chronic pain facility is basically another risk. It's another possible lawsuit, another possible DEA raid, Drug Administration. It's another possible license, their doctor's license, physicians, you know, the oath, the Hippocratic. Yeah, they can just take that away if they decide that you fucked over a patient. Congratulations, you can't practice anymore. Your livelihood is gone. Henceforth, the logic and reasoning behind my seemingly terrible advice. This is the kind of terrible advice that looks like, on the surface, it looks like I'm trying to sabotage you, but in reality, it's that kind of like, I learned it the hard way. It's that hard-learned life experience that some of us acquire from lots of time wasting. It's a thing. We call it experience because that's exactly what it is. It's fucking experience. And that's all you really got at the end of the day to help you make your very important decisions with regards to your very serious life. Alright? So if I do manage to drive to a new doctor, get a new regimen, I will. As soon as stuff starts to feel uncomfortable, dropping them and finding a new fucking provider before I get black labeled, because then I can always come back when the coast is clear like a motherfucking ninja. You know, ninja, where are you? They went away. Nah, the coast is clear. Let's get back to ninja-ing this world, please. You gotta live like a shadow, because if you stand out too much, the nail that sticks out, it totally gets nailed with the hammer. It's not pretty. It's life advice coming from the born loser, the original streamer, the creator, producer of that guy. Yeah. Glad I got that out of my system. So it's like this. I kind of want the person in charge, the entity, the outfit, the organization, the people involved. I kind of want them to take my problems with a degree, with a level of seriousness that I deserve. Like I could wind up neck deep in problems, balls deep in problems, nothing but problems, man, setbacks, and you know what I look like when I'm balls deep in problems and setbacks. It basically looks like the past 12 months. It's not pretty. It's kind of toxic, a little bit ugly, definitely vulnerable, definitely desperate. It's not anything to be proud of. But then again, I've lived through it, so I am kind of proud of that. I think it's coming to an end soon. I literally already agreed to the contract. The member package is in the mail. As soon as I read it over, I'm gonna figure out what I'm gonna do, and I'm gonna take my gecko, I'm gonna really fix all my problems very fucking soon, one way or another. These problems, I may be balls deep in problems and setbacks, but you know what that means? That means I'm gonna fuck the shit out of my problems. I'm gonna fuck them so hard, they're basically just gonna climax, leave, and never come back. I'm gonna get them a cab, an Uber. My problems are gonna be X problems. They're gonna be that 12 months, that 1 year. It's gonna be more like a one-night stand. It'll be a 1 year stand, and they're gonna be X problems that I fucked the shit out of. And that's the news. I'm your anchorman, JJ Styles. I'm out of here. I would play some video games for you. I kind of need to clean up. It's pretty nice around here. I like it. There's my spirit animal, and I call her an animal with the utmost respect, much like my self-referential kind of party animal thing that I respect. Sometimes more than people. I respect the fuck out of people, especially the born losers and underdogs, which, from what I understand, Danica Patrick has always related to being an underdog. Somewhat of a born loser, but no, because she wins too many races. Always has won a few too many races in the Formula race car tracks or what have you. Basically, in the professional race car circuit, she wins too much to identify with being a loser. But from what I understand, she has always identified with being an underdog because of the simple fact. Simple fact, y'all. It's a simple fact. She's a girl, and girls have not always been respected competitors. Kind of looked down upon for no good reasons. Basically, we're a lot more like, people are pulling their heads out their asses more and more these days. I approve. I totally approve of the removal of the cranial from the sphinctoral cavity. Just pull your head out your ass, people, and you'll thank yourself. You'll thank me in the long run if you can manage that technique. It's an advanced one. You might need some help with regards to the dislodgement of the thing from the thing. It's pretty nice up in here. I got my pathways. If you're ever gonna fuck the shit out of the problems that your ball's deep inside of, you might have to clear pathways. Yeah, I use way too many metaphors, right? It's kind of like, but literally, sometimes metaphors make sense in the theoretical context and in the literal. I'll leave you with that, 'cause I'm your anchor man. Looking good. Yeah, take care of yourselves, each other, and stuff. See you next time. Thanks for watching.